Hello everyone, Mystic Moon Goddess. I'm here to do a divine collective counterpart reading. I've already shuffled the cards and I'm going to be doing some cleansing with Palo Santo. Sorry if I go silent, I'm focusing. This Palo Santo doesn't want to light. Somebody's out of fuel on flame, they're exhausted. The energies are shifting, and I can tell you a lot of karmics are starting to be exposed. A lot of people that have done stuff in the dark are being exposed. This was upside down in my deck. The Chariot, which means moving. In the description box, or my About Me page, because I don't know exactly how I set it up at this moment, I have my Etsy shop, which will give you several products for protection, all kinds of intention oils, intention candles, all kind of gemstone jewelry that I've made, and there's also a reading in there that you can purchase. There's different kinds of readings, different tiers. I'm in the middle of setting up a Patreon. I also have my TikTok as a link if you want to view other divine counterpart videos. So let's go ahead and get the energy for the divine collective. I never know if this is going to be masculine or feminine, but it's usually masculine energy. Divine counterpart collective. That one I did grab out. All right, someone is in gratitude. Their self-esteem is low, however, and they are in regret, and they want to have peace. That's my dog in the background making noise. They're trying to have patience. This wanted to pull off the deck. It is, if something is broken, make it better. So we're going to put that up there as well. They're not over sick or feeling bad about anything that's happened, however, and they're because they have acceptance of what has happened and what has occurred. Because they surrendered to God. I will turn on the light. But they are in worry about something. This is the Evil Eye wand that I have in my Etsy shop, and I have several protection necklaces. This is the potion bottle one. And where is this is my protection oil. These are also in my shop. They're organic. And the oils I make myself. They're not sure about their relationships. And they're not sure about their success right now, but they want to have honesty. Look, purpose is sticking out right here, and humor. So they figured out their purpose. Okay, and they're no longer in denial about it because that was underneath. All right, let's go ahead and do these marble oracles since they wanted to keep on falling out over here. I'm being guided to do this. Okay. Control at all costs. They have control now of their situation. They're going to seize the day. Let all burn. You are not from around here, are you? Home is never too far away. The best way is your way. Be sure of foot and steady of heart. Intention is the gateway to glory. Whoever this is has figured out who they are, what they're here to do, and how they're letting the past burn, and they're going to go to the present and they're trying to fix whatever they did, and that's why they are worried, because they're going to want to fix it. And that's why they're unsure of their success, because they're worried. They realize they got to do it their way, no one else's way, and they realize their home is not too far. Someone's quiet. They don't want anything to come out. Main female. Sideways. So far, I got the main female. They don't want to feel sick over it anymore because they chose the false person. And they see their divine mission, and they're trying to change into the Emperor. Looks like we got masculine energy here. After judgment from God. They're thinking of their choice that they chose as a lover. And the lover made some feel imprisoned as the main male. They want to become the wealthy man, the man with all the blessings. Well, to clarify, child means several different things. Feel imprisoned being the main male, not the wealthy man, over a child, and they're not sure of their community, and they're going on a journey. Journey could be traveling as well. They're going on a journey because they don't have their blessings, and they want their blessings. They see it as a gift. House. They don't have a courtship right now. I believe there's no karmic anymore, whoever this is for. They expected their blessings. And a marriage with the Empress. Smells like a wood stove smell. It's not the Palo Santo. Anybody can take that as a message. And there's no more thief. And in the distant horizon, the privileged lady. The hard work, the darkness that was fought. It's going to change this masculine into an official person. He's ready to become the Emperor. He's like in contemplation. Because usually my cards fly out faster. He's concerned about a message from God. Alright, why don't we clarify main female? He thought God approved of the main female. And he put up a barrier. So sometimes my cards for the karmics fly to the left, and my cards for the Empress will fly to the right. I don't know why it does that, but passion just fell on privileged lady. I think he's ready for the privileged lady to be the main female. It's been illuminated who the main female is. And he has, he's ready to receive because he realizes there's a soul connection. He has gratitude. He's preparing. He's been spinning around in circles in his mind, basically, and it's inspired him to have a synchronicity, to see synchronicities. Well, I guess it showed that he went from the karmic to the Empress, and that it's like a back and forth kind of thing. Excuse me, I'm going to take a drink of my kombucha. Let's get some tarot on main female. This is the DC tarot. She broke his heart. 3 of Swords. She broke his heart. He doesn't want to have any more sleepless nights. I don't read my cards necessarily like everybody else, y'all, so just to let you know. He's been using his intuition and also sees who the Empress is. She's the High Priestess. He's blocked everything from the past. He sees he can grow with her and become the king, part of the Emperor, which is King of Pentacles, and he has emotional fulfillment with her. I'm talking about the Empress because we were just really switched to. Apparently, we're not allowed to talk about the karmic a lot in this reading because it ain't gonna. Keeps on getting blocked. Well, I said karmic, and the devil came out in 5 of Swords. She put him in despair. And she showed all her cracks and her lies. And she wasn't the right choice. The Lovers came over and flipped over. She wasn't the right choice. And Balance was over here on Journey. So he's traveling with Balance. Look, because he knows he's the fucking Emperor, guys. He sees his 10 of Cups. In the Queen of Swords, he sees his Empress speaks the truth. Hang on, a couple cards flew out all at the same time. Knight of Pentacles. He sees how he can grow with her really fast, the Empress. He's been in the 10 of Swords and he's put a barrier to the past. He's ready to grow with the Empress. And I split the deck. 7 is a common number in this reading, guys. If you want to look up 7. I'm trying to see if there's anything else. We have 3 sevens in this reading. Okay? 7 Pentacles, 7 of Wands, and 7 of Cups. 7 Pentacles. Tower. This Emperor had a tower to figure out all this information. I'm saying Emperor because he came out as an Emperor in the tarot. So I believe this masculine has become an Emperor. Alright. Oops, we gotta grab this card. Let's go to change sideways. And 2 of Wands was on there. I didn't even see that. Change sideways. It's ready to change in that divine mission and become the Emperor. He's done fighting. He wants to be himself. He's done being stagnant. Done being in the... Look. Well, we got 2 10s here. That's the ending of a cycle and beginning of a cycle. And stagnant was on top of it. So he was being stagnant about ending a cycle and beginning a new one. Did I just find another 10? Hang on. Yup. 10 of cups. All the 10s are coming out, guys. They're just poking out of the deck. So we got several 10s. That's what he wants to change. He wants to do an ending and a new beginning. He's ready to change. That was 16:16 on the clock when I said that. Alright. Mature man sideways. Mature man sideways. Which is Emperor sideways, basically. He's in the 10 of Swords. He's been stabbed in the back one too many times, and all I can see is he's in front of those swords, and that's the past, and he put the past behind him. Okay, Emperor sideways. Here comes the 7 again. He's been under judgment. He's been stagnant. He's ready to speak his truth. To his 10 of Cups. Do you see Wonder Woman back there? He's ready for justice. So let's get some of these on the Emperor sideways. He's trying to relax and he can't. He's trying to trust. He's trying to heal and forgive himself so he can have freedom. He wasn't using his intuition about this courtship with her, and he wants closure on that situation with her. He's ready to commit to his Empress and create a life with her, and after regret. I'm trying to pull these out so you can see them better. He's ready to nourish the connection after transforming and ready to reconnect now because he's awakened to the situation with her, the Empress. Okay, let's get these Emperor sideways. He couldn't defend the false person anymore after her actions, but he wants to provide. I look where cards fall too as well, even though if I ask about something, if they fall on another card, so it gives me extra clarification. He couldn't adapt to being with the Empress, the karmic who thought that she was the Empress, because that flew to the side. I'm sorry y'all, I'm tired. The Emperor went under a transformation. He has an intention of growing as a person. He hasn't been collaborating with the privileged lady, the Empress. He knows this is sacred. That actually flew on Emperor, sacred card. He didn't have any strength with the karmic. I know bouncing back and forth seems crazy, but how my readings are. They bounce back and forth. He's keeping it a secret that he made a deal. I think he's keeping it a secret from the karmic, but I don't feel they're together anymore. Or he's kept it a secret from the karmic that he made a deal to balance. Yo. Did you hear that? The Hong Kong? He made a deal with God and he's kept it a secret from the karmic is what that was. He tried to disguise himself. He's realized he's got to start being kind to the Empress, and he's believing in it. After sitting in stillness, he became himself and came into his power, and he has freedom now, and he wants to communicate to his Empress. So I guess we got a masculine who did a lot of thinking and was under a lot of judgment. He did a lot of thinking about who is the real main female. And after he did a lot of thinking, it started to make him feel imprisoned because he realized he chose the wrong person. But I want to really clarify, honestly, is this child here, because it could be like several different things. So let's start with the tarot. He had a tower about a child or inner child. Let's see what this got here. Y'all, he had a tower about a child with the Empress, 2202 on the clock. And it gave him a broken heart and sleepless nights. And he wants to come in and provide that. Okay, that's not what I expected. He was under an illusion. That's what split on the deck. And it was still on the bottom after I shuffled. He was getting ready to put a complete sword in the whole connection with the Divine Feminine. And then God showed him the light. And this is on the back, bottom of the deck. Justice. It's karmic justice. Alright. Can you tell me more about this child, please? Victory. What else about this child? Freedom. Confidence in reverse flow on the karmic side. Yeah. Let's see if there's anything else. Okay, so this is two different things like I thought it might be. So this is the inner child, and this is also the child that he knows he's supposed to have with the Divine Feminine because that's part of his mission. A lot of divine counterparts are supposed to have children together to create basically not how do I say this? To create a lineage without trauma, because when the Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine come together, that means they've healed, and they'll continue to heal together. But you won't fully heal ever. But the trauma from the past that basically broke you, so you heal that, and you continue healing things throughout your life, but it'll create a new lineage without that generational trauma. That's basically what this is. This person is trying to heal their inner child, and they realize that they'll have victory and freedom from it. Playing reverse over here, because they couldn't do that with the karmic. They couldn't be themselves and play. They didn't have strength. The inner child didn't have strength. They didn't have confidence. And they couldn't keep that a secret anymore. And they couldn't collaborate with this person, and they couldn't grow with this person, the karmic. And it made them realize that they need to defend themselves and have patience. This is all the inner child. And it showed them that they need to have courage. And they saw that it was a trick from the karmic, what they were doing. Because the moon from this other deck is actually the illusion that the karmic was casting. Child. Whoa, that just flew across the room. This masculine, the inner child, is ready to come out of stillness. They are ready. Let's get child on this deck. Child. Child. Once they started realizing about the inner child, it helped them relax and see things clearly. It helped them awaken to their purpose, and they started using their intuition to reconnect and to see things in the spiritual realm. And they realized that God approved of the divine feminine. And they realized they were in their ego the whole time. Child. This is what tapping into their inner child did. That they couldn't be them true selves with their inner child, with the karmic child. So after that, they transitioned and started observing everything around them, because they were starting to get clarity and truth and see spiritual stuff more. And they started to become calm. And forgive themselves. And now they're trusting. Ooh, baby. Let's get this Shakespeare deck that I have here. Fall in love. But then they realized they were in a forced marriage. Can you see that? They thought they were in love, but it was a forced marriage because it was made of darkness. Okay, now, how does the Emperor feel about the Empress? Well, flew out, there's no rings. And there's no immediate action with the karmic. These are karmic cards that are flying on that side. Please do not read the karmic. Read the Empress. I'm done hearing about the karmic. He's no longer in revenge mode. He's been consulting with somebody, and he's got determination to cross the barrier and take a leap of faith and overcome all obstacles, to give his vow of love with aggressiveness, because he ain't going to take no for an answer. He's going to ask her to marry him, because it's the land of love. That's where his mind is. And I just got a confirmation on my phone, because he was betrayed. He sees that he was betrayed by the karmic. Okay. Why don't we clarify lovers sideways? Let me get this card's organized here. I just picked up my Nightmare Before Christmas deck, and what's another card I have on the bottom? Justice. Alright, lovers sideways. He's coming in a divine union. He sees it's a divine union. Y'all, I just flipped the deck. Empress. He sees it's a divine union with the Empress. He's coming in with a passionate offer after stagnation. Oh. Again, he put a barrier up to the past, and he doesn't want sleepless nights anymore. He's ready to grow with her. After a broken heart. We keep on getting the same cards. So Empress has come out a couple times. He really sees who the Empress is. So I'm going to go ahead and do some intuition. A set of cards. So whoever this is, this masculine energy, they got judgment from God. And they realize that they chose the wrong main female. And they weren't able to become an emperor, and they weren't able to be in their divine union. And they realize that they need to change if they want to become the emperor. So God put him under judgment because he wasn't listening. He wasn't seeing clearly who his real lover was, his real feminine. And it put him in imprisonment, like he felt imprisoned in his mind. Did you hear that? That was confirmation. And he realizes he's the main male, but not the wealthy man. And the inner child and the having a child with the Empress, and he's not in the right community. So he's taking a journey where he chooses between the blessings or the gift and a house. And then he chose that there's no more courtship with the karmic. And he went to karmic, he expected the great fortune. Hang on. After ending the courtship, he expects the great fortune and a possible divine union with his Empress, not the thief, not the karmic. So he's traveling to speak to the privileged lady about coming out of the darkness and becoming a divine masculine. So this person has become an emperor and has ended it with a karmic. And he realizes that part of his divine mission is to have a child with the divine feminine. Sorry, I just burped. That was confirmation. God showed him that he chose the wrong person. And that gave him a tower after being under judgment. And he was able to see the truth and clarity that he chose the karmic and not the divine feminine. Because the karmic kept on casting illusions. So I'm going to ask a question. After this, I'm going to ask God a question. Let's get my old deck. What is I live on a main road in the middle of nowhere, so one minute you might hear a tractor driving down the road, and the next minute someone with a loud muffler. I have no idea. What is the Divine Masculine Emperor going to do? What is his next plan of action? To come in and speak his truth and give an offer and have strength after being in anxiety. These are my old cards. And being stabbed in the back. He's moving forward for a divine union and a new beginning and coming in with an offer, y'all. You see the cards? That's his next plan of action. He's coming to the Divine Feminine. Anything else? He's rushing, you hear that? He's going fast to get here. He sees her as the Queen of Cups and wants to celebrate having a family. And he's done fighting. Pay attention to synchronicities. God gives them to you all the time. Listen, he's coming in for a new beginning after an ending. Because he sees who his goddess is. And he's been having sleepless nights. Well, so this masculine is decided to take the action of going to his feminine energy, wherever the feminine energy is. So if you guys would like a reading, just go into my links, click on my Etsy shop. This reading will probably be more the extra clarification with questions reading. And it'll probably be like $50 reading. I have to go in and edit, but it'll be a $50 reading. And my readings start at $25. So everyone, have a beautiful day, and contact me in my Etsy shop with any questions about the reading. Just split this. He took the wrong direction. Thank you so much for watching.